everybody's doing good. We're now officially under, better watch where I put my arms. Got locomotives right underneath the camera. Of course, we're on a pretty much a 3-week lockdown here. Only essential businesses are open, even though I work in the auto industry. They ran with just the managers and a small staff. So technically I'm laid off until the 8th of April. So I'm going to come down here and work on the layout. I've got some projects. So what I started is, this is kind of a video I put together, different clips of me doing this project. It's still coming along. I'm going to start the background, and so I kind of work back on the corner here that I have, and some good ideas, and I'm going to share what I got. I'm going to try to use up what supplies I do have, because I'm not really sure what I can get off eBay. Amazon, I know, is essentials only right now. So I'm not even sure if I can get something from Canada, because there's a couple things I want to get from a guy in Canada for down here in the urban area. And when I got time, I can put them together, but I don't know if I can get them. So I'm going to do what I can, which sucks because hobby shops aren't open. I had a couple I could go to get supplies, but cannot do that right now. They're not essential. To me, they're essential, but so I'm just going to take my background flats that I have here. I've had them on the layout for a long time, but never done anything with them. So I'm going to do that. I did take that back shop, and I did make a nice background structure with it. So we're going to do some work to that. So enjoy this first part, and then hopefully I'll be coming to you with the second part shortly in the next couple days. So enjoy, guys. Here's the area here that I'm going to put this abandoned factory. Of course, I have to clear all this stuff out because I don't want anything happen to this. So it's not a big deal. What we'll do is start clearing this out. I'm going to start working on this, figure out a road path, even with this grain facility that I'm scratch building as well. Got to figure out something. Maybe there won't be a road back here. I might not have to put a road across here. It would be a nice detail, but don't necessarily have to. But I might. I haven't made that decision yet. We'll see. So we'll go ahead and do that. And as you see, I got a gap back there, so I have to figure out what I'm going to do with that. But I got to start cleaning this up and move the engine house out of the way. And then I'll talk about what I'm going to do with the structure. All right. So this is how this is going to go together. Seems like these two sides go together good. Looks like plaster somehow. Probably when I was redoing the layout, I moved that and got plaster on it. But so you got the little seam there. There's been many ways to hide that, but I'm going to sand this a little bit too along both edges, get it to kind of, let me get up here where you can see it, come together a little bit more. This matches pretty good up here. We'll fix the windows over here. Maybe break out a couple, just kind of look good. This window's way off. Man, I did not do a good job on this building when I put it together, but that was like 4 years ago. So, you learn and you gain experience as a modeler, so this is where it's going to pay off. So what I will do is then cut this part here in half down one of these seams. It'll be on the end part. We'll file those as well. This little remaining part, I'm actually really toying with what I want to do with this. Depending on what I have left, I'm going to see. Jury's out on what I'm going to do with that. Let's just put it that way. So I have that, and of course I have this. I have some of the beams left over here. So what I'm going to do with these is just grow them up and rust them out. And I think what I'm going to do is put a dirt floor in this, put a backdrop, just black, to look like old, no lights, dirt floor, have some debris sitting on it. So when you do kind of look in, if you do, which it'll be hard to see along the back, but in photos, if you look in there, you'll see some debris, maybe have one going like this across the back for effect. I think it'll look nice. So that's what I'm going to do for now. When we come back, hopefully I'll have this kind of this structure somewhat together, and then I can explain what I'm doing up against the backdrop. Okay, Didn't go too far. I sanded these edges, got this together. Looks pretty solid. I did not see the part of my workbench or piece of wood got glued on here. Once this gets more secure, I'll just chip that off with a knife, but we'll fix some of this plaster a little bit on there too. I do have to come along and fix these edges like this. This one here I don't think looks all that bad. Just got to make sure they're on there solid. So next it'll go clearing out the spot over along the backdrop, and some really good deed. I did fix the windows that were missing and the windows that were out. So next time I'll be clearing out the backdrop area, and what I'm going to do to fix the gap back there. So I don't think it turned out too bad yet. I still have to figure out the roof, which I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I think just go with the thinner piece of styrene. It'll go completely across here, and it'll get the job done. So that's it for now, guys. Okay, guys. This come back a day later. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good on the side there. There's a little touch up with some paint. This side did not go together very well. I've got a fix for that, and I'll talk about that later. So what I'm going to do now is make the roof. So we're going to use my for sale sign. I've cut a little bit of a piece out here to give you an idea. You can see where the roof guides are, where it peaked on the original kit. I'm going to use this exactly the same way, but I'm going to make the roof out of this for sale sign. So, you know, we'll just set this like probably like that in there, cut it at the peak, get another piece, probably put a little bit of a flat piece in there, and just kind of work my way on down. And I'm going to do that. We'll get it painted, and then, excuse the camera work here, I'm going to take you over to, yeah, I know this looks so bare. Back there, I'm going to start cleaning this up. It's very dusty and dirty. So we're going to vacuum that up, and then I'm going to show you what I'm going to do over there. So stay tuned. Finished a little bit so far. Looking pretty good. Letting that roof dry. Take you over here and show you. Whoops. I know, I'm just filming as I go, so excuse me. Okay, so I took that cardboard pieces like that, cardstock, pretty thick, cut it down to go right up along the track. And you can see now the background flats and everything will not fall through. And I think we're going to try to give this a 3D effect. So I'm going to roll with what supplies that I have. So I'm sure getting supplies in next month is going to be excruciating, but we'll see what we can do. So that there is where that structure is going to go. I may have a road come across there. This is all to be decided. I also have to paint that background with some trees and stuff before I do anything, just because I don't know how tall and stuff the buildings are going to be. So we want to do that. And I think I'll wrap it up here and maybe have a part 2, show the continuing progress. So probably next I'm going to paint this backdrop while this cardstock dries down. And that'll be it. So catch you later, guys. Hope you enjoy this.